Ladies and gentlemen, how are we doing out there? It is a very nice Monday. On top of that, Twitch has notified me that Mr. Deers himself has just contributed the last point towards the bonus stream, so that will be happening sometime soon. Probably this weekend. He has also just asked me to hydrate. I was already gonna do that, so that's fine. I mean, it still is Pinsa, but it's been nice. I mean, yesterday was kind of just a regular Sunday, beyond the fact that, grocery stores, things like that, or the majority of them are closed. But beyond that, yeah, no, it was a fairly regular Sunday, I feel like. Today was a bit nice, although it sort of, I feel like having a holiday like this, or bank holiday, I guess as it's called in some places. It's kind of like it has some good sides and bad sides. Like, great, I don't have to work this one day, and I get to stay home and play video games. Love that, really love that. On the other hand, pretty much everything is closed. But I actually had a really nice day today. I went for a very nice long walk, and I walked by the Copenhagen, or the Royal Run that's happening here in Copenhagen today, which is fairly close to where I live. So it didn't even like plan it. It was just like a thing that happened. I was like, I want something fun to drink. So I want to go down to a supermarket. Odds are, and I double checked, the supermarket right next to where I live was going to be closed, and surprise, surprise, it was. And then there's the other store which I was going to go to. I was going to go to it directly, and then I was kind of like, you know what? I want to go to this other store. So I go towards the direction of the store. It's like, oh wait, Royal Run is happening today. I guess I'll walk by that. And then I walked along the path of where they were happening. I think even I ended up being on camera. I saw there was a camera pointing towards the runners right around the first corner of the starting points. And I walked right past there, so odds are I'm on some feed from the Royal Run. And then I sort of walked backwards and went by. I don't know who has that camera. They could be just about anyone. I don't know who has the footage, dears. I don't know who has it. Not even a single clue who has it. But still, it was a nice long walk. It was very hot, and I walked a bit too fast, so I got overheated, which wasn't fun. But then I found a grocery store was open. Yeah, absolutely could be fun to find. I'll tell you. If you can find it, I'll tell you more or less when I was there, so you don't have to scrub the entire way through. I was there at around 15 minutes past 2-ish. Yeah, that fits. Because I know I was by another place at around 2, and I was walking fairly slowly, so odds are I was around there around 15 minutes past 2. So if you find the footage 15 minutes past 2 o'clock to that day, I might be somewhere in there. So that's gonna be fun. That was nice. It was a really nice day, and I came home. I've been these last couple days, I've been playing 2 different games. I've been playing Ghost of Tsushima, which finally came to Steam. Why did you send the same message twice? That has to be a bug, right? It's on the stream. Yeah, I've been playing Ghost of Tsushima, which came out late Thursday at around like 5 o'clock. I've been playing a little bit loosely. It's not, I mean, it has a lot of, it's fine. There's a lot of aspects of Ghost of Tsushima I really like. This is the first time I'm playing it. Not that I haven't had the opportunity since I have a PS5. I just hadn't really gotten around to it, and now that it's finally on PC, it felt like a great time to do so. And I don't know. I don't like the sneaking aspect. I'm not a big sneaking kind of lover. I like to go in and I like to just say fuck it. Just like let's go nuts. And the game provides opportunity for that 100%, but it also forces you um Game of Thrones. You want to see what? Why are you talking about Game of Thrones? But the game absolutely like gives you opportunities to just go in like a badass samurai and be honorable. But the game also, oh, Ghost of Tsushima. GOT in my mind means Game of Thrones. Ghost of Tsushima. I mean, we can play it, I guess. I hadn't really figured out what to play today, so sure, I'm down with that. But it definitely provides opportunity for going in as like a serious cool samurai with honor and everything. They make it very clear that going in stealth is dishonorable, and yet throughout the game they will force you to do the dishonorable and go with stealth. And then like there's literally a cutscene that I got after stealth killing so many people that it was like, hey, you gotta stop doing that. And he's like, I'm sorry, I'm doing it. It's the whole thing. Yes, I will play Assassin's Creed Shadows. Absolutely. You have to try it at the very least. We'll see if I end up liking it, but I definitely want to try it. Yeah, no, overall, like I like Ghost of Tsushima. I'm not a big fan of stealth at all. I don't want to do that, and I don't like being forced to do it, especially because I suck at it because I don't like to do it, so I don't really know how to go about it in a way, that makes sense. But so I realized we're set as playing of course people are mad. People are always mad about something, and they feel like they know everything. In this instance, they're very wrong. They're very wrong. Just leave it at that. It's not that big of a deal. It shouldn't be the focus at all, and it's an idiotic thing to focus on in my mind. I double checked. Yes, there's a historic figure, meaning they actually pull from history, which is what the games are kind of about, meaning there's no real reason to be angry about it. Would it have been cool to get a Japanese samurai? Sure, but I don't mind the fact that he's black. It adds or gives nothing. Actually, I think it's cool that they're pulling something from a story and they're not just making another character, but I feel like it's got to be a challenge for them that they're pulling from history. Because, either they say, hey, we ignore all the rules of the real history with this guy, or we're just doing whatever. I mean, they always are. There's nothing new about any of this at all. By the way, to get back to your question, because I did see it, no one specifically made it so that the first day of Pinsa was yesterday. The other was second one. It was just placed in a way, and every 4 year it changes when it is. This year, one of them is on a Sunday, and one of them is on a Monday. But there is something good with it, because if they moved the day up, we wouldn't have had the holiday last week on a Friday, which I bet you liked. So think of it like a sacrifice. Sure, so you either get 2 days by themselves, or you get them as part of a thing. It's a whole thing. Don't worry about it. But overall, yeah. It's a sacrifice, and it's a sacrifice I'm definitely willing to make. So yeah, the alternative is we could have had it on Thursday last week, the holiday, move one backwards. That means the holidays would have been Saturday and Sunday, and that sucks even more. So, it's not great. But Deers, you said you want to Ghost of Tsushima, right? That's what you want me to play? I might have to dial down some settings because I've been playing it on pretty hardcore settings. Actually, you know what? I can probably just limit the FPS. All right, cool. Well, in that case, let me grab my PlayStation controller and grab a cable. Last I checked, unlike Xbox controllers, you can't really play wirelessly. At least I'm not aware of a dongle that allows you to do so, which sucks. That's kind of why I like playing with an Xbox controller as much as I do, is that I literally just have USB dongle. It used to be much worse, by the way. I don't know if you guys knew this. It used to be a big fat plastic dongle that you had to use in order to play with 360 controllers. That was the first wireless controller I ever had. I don't think I ever really played with wired controllers with Xbox ones, at least. I think the first time I played with a controller, it was the 360 controller. Like or someone had bought me a kit to like use it wirelessly. So the kit had the 360 controller as well as the dongle. Yeah, I get that. I get that. It's not exactly cheap either. I was trying to think. Yeah, no, I don't think this was the thing I saved money on. No, I think I just bought this straight up as it was. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Let me get over here. Cool. Let's play some Ghost of Tsushima. Let me load up the game. I will say, so one interesting thing that this game has, it's not something I see a ton at this point, I feel like. It's the fact that it has a game launcher. So right before you launch up the game, it has this little pop-up where it's like, hey, do you want to fiddle with some settings here? And you're like, yeah, sure, I want that. It's optional. You can turn it off if you don't want it anymore. It's kind of nice, actually. I like it. The one thing I really am not a big fan of, the game doesn't have a borderless windowed mode. That's something I've truly come to love with a lot of newer games. It's this whole like just don't worry about it. Hold on. Ghost Tsushima is. It has a weird. I have to assume it's a bug. It's for whatever reason, every second launch, it's like not displaying anything for me. Like it just takes over my screen and then ignores everything, and I don't understand what is happening with it. Sometime I can get control back by launching Task Manager, but right now it's not even letting me do that. It is locking me pretty much out of my main monitor right now. That's fun. Thanks, Ghost of Tsushima. I know I love you and everything, but my god, you're annoying to work with sometimes. I'm not even kidding. It has literally just taken over my main monitor here. I can't do anything. I'm using Alt F4, the classic. I'm using Control Alt Delete. Nothing. It is straight locked me out. Ghost of Tsushima, I love you, but you gotta go right now. It has not been this bad. Come on, boy. Come on. Let me in. 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 I'm not relaunching for this. Come on. What if I move you to the right? Did nothing. What if I move you to the right? Hold on. I might have an idea. Can I move you to the right? Hello. That did something. Hold on. No. I have something. I might have an idea here. This could be a genius move. Hey! Did I do it? I did it. I locked I got it back. I had to strangle with the system here, but I managed to get it. I had to, I'm not even kidding, in order to get my monitor back, I had to open Task Manager in another version of my desktop. Oh my god, that's insane. I had to, like, oh boy. I had to close down Task Manager after having it open repeatedly, and then, well, kind of. Well, it's the Windows feature of being like having several different versions of the desktop. I essentially had to force it to allow me to have something else on screen in order to see my desktop manager. By the way, it has not been that bad before for me. I'm gonna open it in full screen here. I don't like doing that. I'm hoping that's gonna make it a little bit better. HDR turn off, balanced. Windows in a nutshell. Yeah, pretty much. Okay, I need to find a way to lower the resolution. Unless, has it already done it? I told it in the... Can I do it in here, maybe? I told it to essentially lower the allowed... no, I can't. Damn it, do I have to... do I have to pull out the big guns again? In the video panel in order to limit the game's FPS? I don't want to keep doing this, guys. Just put a limiter in the damn game. That's all I'm asking. Just put a limiter. Just let me limit my FPS from time. I know I sound crazy when I do so, but I need you to limit it. The only thing is, so I've begun translating every piece of my hardware into Danish. So my phone's in Danish, my computer's in Danish, all this is in Danish. And it's just kind of what I've done. But when it comes to changing settings and some of these things, it can be really frustrating to have it in Danish when you're used to it being in English. Like, I'm looking for max frame rate as an option. What it's giving me is like max picture frames, something like that. It is frustrating, to say the least. All right, but the game is pretty much in place. It has not limited the FPS. Are you kidding me? What did they just open you for, NVIDIA? If not for limiting the FPS of Ghost of Tsushima? How is it this difficult to just limit it? Goes to Tsushima. Alright, we'll do this here as well. Max 60. Precisely, bud. Max image updating. That has to be it, right? Alright, let's try again. It shouldn't be this hard to limit FPS, guys. It shouldn't be this hard. You're already limiting it on the console. Why can't I thought the PC version was supposed to be like allowing me different option. Instead, you're just forcing these settings upon me. It's still doing 120 FPS. To be fair, we are in the menu, so maybe? No. Alright, I'm gonna open the game. Please work with me, game. Please limit the FPS to like... Nope, it's full on doing 120. Oh boy. Alright, I may have another method. It's a bit of a risky one, but hopefully it won't completely crap out my hardware. No, it is. It is. It's absolutely doing that. God damn it. I just want to play this game, man. I just want to play the game. Maybe I set it to performance it won't utilize as much. I mean, it's still limiting it to my monitor's max frame rate. Yeah, that might do. Alright, I've turned off my DLSS so that it should produce more without using as much hardware power, meaning that OBS can take over. I'm more or less in a weird way doing the exact same thing that I wanted to do, but in a really awkward way, essentially. Ghost of Tsushima. I heard some apartment companies don't even have their own toilets and shower. I mean, yeah. I guess it depends what you're buying for, but yeah, no, some apartments have like communal thing. I mean, it's not every apartment. It's not like a standard thing. They don't have toilets and apartments of their own. Occasionally, some of it is like it's a sharing thing. Ghost of Tsushima. Does it have the director's cut? Yeah. I want to be correct. Alright. Let me close down over here. I mean, as long as OBS is cool and everything like that, I don't see this being too big of an issue. Perfect. Alright. So I've already started the game. So if you were hoping for me to start from the beginning, no. So I've unlocked a few areas. So I have Asamo Bay. That one was really the most difficult one I think I've ever taken. It took a long time, and I had to do stealth for part of it. But that was just until I had freed everyone. These ones here should be easier. But I think we're doing this one right now. The Iron Hook. Imagine going down a hall of floor, going to the toilet while having diarrhea. I mean, it is what it is. You get what you pay for. Let's see here. You know what? Let's start off simple. Let's try and take out a Mongol territory. I'm always a bit worried about these because just hold on, just double checking my system isn't about to completely die because I can't limit FPS. But I forgot what I was going to say. Doesn't matter. All right. So we can run there essentially. I feel like it's going to take a bit too long, so we're just going to call him the horse. There he is. I called him Sky, I believe. No, the way the GPS more or less system works in this game is kind of unique. Essentially, the wind is guiding you, if you didn't know. Now, just like a lot of games with the enemies out and about, this game is no different. We're gonna have enemies that are gonna be there. We're gonna have Mongols. We're gonna have bandits. I mean, yeah, it's a popular place. A lot of people want to live here, so that means things are a lot more expensive. That's how it works, man. Oh, that's a bear. We don't like bears. I actually haven't fought a bear yet. I have no interest in it either. Now, my favorite thing in this game is to call in enemies and have them try and attack me. So the only thing is, hey, like this, we're gonna have a standoff with the Mongols. The only thing is, so as I'll say here in a second, we need to hold down triangle. This doesn't always work. Ooh, sweet. Alright. I'm using the water stance. The technique to all this is patience. It's all about patience. Alright, that's it. That's all they had. You can get a complete house multi room where I live with that. Yeah, you're explaining how the system works. That's how this system works. If an area is really popular, then it's going to be more expensive to live in. Meaning you get a lot less for a lot more money. And then if you move out into areas where there are, that's a bear. No, you guys can chill up there. It's fine. And if you move out to a place where a lot of people don't necessarily want to live, then it's cheaper and you can get a lot more for your money. Okay. For whatever reason, I don't know why, but like I mentioned, this button doesn't always work. Also, so I've gotten to the point with the standoffs where sometimes they will, they'll try to fake you out. And they'll be like, what do you want to do? What do you mean? What do you mean what I want to do? It's a very open question, especially when I don't know what the context. House-wise. I mean, I'm going to find a nicer apartment that I'm going to rent. And yeah, I don't know. We'll see where that leads me. I don't know. Odds are though I'm gonna get one with a bathroom. It's also part of it is also really dependent on what sort of system you're going through. So from what I can understand, there are like 3 systems when it comes to like renting apartments. So either you know nobody and have no connections at all, and you're just trying to find a place to live. In that case, odds are you're gonna find a really terrible place you're gonna have to pay a lot of money for. Then a lot of people, they'll be signed up on a list somewhere, meaning you kind of have a connection. Hold on. And in which case you can find a nicer apartment without paying as much. You're still gonna end up paying. I'm gonna stand back. It seems like these bears are handling it, by the way. Third option is you have several connections and you know the people to talk to. Or you're just lucky. In which case you can get a really, really nice place without paying us anything near as much as some other people. It's usually the 3 ways, essentially. I'm on the second option, meaning I've been on a list for quite a while now, which means I get some fairly nice ones, and I get to pay a bit less for it. Okay. So this guy I have to be a bit more careful with. Because he has a bit big of an armor, and he can definitely just kind of mess with me. So this guy I have to take it slow with. Let him come to me. And then I'll take him down. I should also make it very clear. I've been incredibly worried about how skill-based this would be. I'm not a big fan of the like a Dark Souls kind of game, things like that. Hey, Matt. Oh shit, you distracted me, Matt. I don't have time to say hello. Ah! That one was on me. I have to assume there's someone else here. Although I don't know where. Maybe a bit further up? There's a ladder here. Welcome, Matt. Welcome back, Matt. Oh! But yeah, just to be clear, I am playing on the, I think, very easiest difficulty. Which means parry times are much wider and damage I can take is a lot lower than it otherwise could be. But it makes me feel like a badass samurai, alright? It makes me feel like an absolute badass samurai. And that's what I came for. That's what I wanted. This is not one of the games that I'm particularly interested, at least at this time, to be challenged in. I have other games for that, like Forza. Forza I'd like to be challenged in from time to time. That's about it. Oh, it is very badass. This is like, I like the part of me being a noble samurai. That part I really love. Yeah. We'll see how it close up it ends up being. My worry is, especially with Assassin's Creed Shadows, is it's going to be a lot of sneaking. And I don't want to do that. I want to be big badass samurai, like I can be for the majority of this game here. Supplies. Supplies is one of the big sort of resources you can collect in this game. There's a couple of them. Supplies is used kind of like all around for no matter what kind of stuff you want to upgrade, whether it's the bow you can have, the sword, or the armor. The only thing you can't use it for is buying different colors for your different, or yeah, it's visual overhauls for different items. So like armor, swords, things like that. I wish I liked stealth. It's too slow. I have to be so delicate and careful. When I'm, going all in, I can usually just go berserk. In my mind, it's like I'm picturing myself with like a minigun and just blasting, like heavy in Team Fortress 2. That's me. That's what I love. Stealth, nah. Yeah, I mean, I played a little bit of Metal Gear Solid 5 on stream and afterwards, and nah, still didn't do it. Yeah, but the thing is, like, it's not like it's a new thing, stealth, for me. Like, I've played games for years now where there's been stealth, but I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Also, I didn't show this. So I have different swords available. I have 3 now. I found this one. Yes, this is the one I found. It's kind of cool. As far as I'm aware, none of them really do anything other than it's a visual change. So it's really down to which kind of sword you like the most. And I actually really like this one here. I think it's really cool. I like it. I especially like the clan icon with the 2 arrows. I think it's nice. You can also change the small sword, but that's kind of all in one. You can have different charms equipped. So I have killing enemies restores a minor amount of health. Receive enemy from reduce additional some healing. I think stuff is more fun when you're good at it, and I think I'm just good at stealth. That's fair. That's fair. So I can also have helmets. So I have this one here. I have this one. I have the little hat here. I have the big strawman hat, and I have the headband. I mean, I don't have anything against this helmet. I just kind of think like I think my character looks cool enough as it is, and if I want to add anything different, it's gonna be like a classic samurai mask. You know, that I think is awesome. Uh, I like that. I like aggressive games. That's where I feel right at home. So I also have a couple different pieces of attire. I got the Master Archer, the Traveler attire, the Ronin attire, the Hero of Tsushima attire, Broken Armor attire, and then Samurai Clan, which I've upgraded already quite a bit. And then I got the Immaculate Warrior on top of it. This is what it normally looks like. And I like the red colors a lot more. I think it's dope. You can also, unless I get used to it after a while, or I get good enough to find a way to cheat the game. That's fair. So you can also have a bow. By the way, I've set it to throw right now because I'm not really using the bow, and I kind of like it better without it. So, yeah. Um, I say let's head back. We have a mission back at home base, so I figured let's go for that. I overall like the sort of different style when it comes to waypoints in this game, with it being like the wind. I think the way they described it was kind of nice, where it was like your father's spirit kind of guiding you, which I thought was really cool. It looks awesome in this game. I really, really, really like it. Oh, there's a fox. We like foxes. Foxes guide you towards foxes' temples. And if you get to a fox temple, it'll unlock a new slot for charms. So if you see a fox, chase it. Absolutely chase it. There's also a golden bird, which you can follow, which just shows you general secrets. The fox specifically shows you little fox temples like these. And if we're lucky, we get to pet the fox. It's really cute. Do we get to pet him? Yay, we get to pet him. He's a good fox. He's a very good fox. The animations aren't necessarily perfect in this game, but they're nice. Alright. We got some Mongol plains. For now, I'm kind of interested in... Oh, I need to find multiple ones. Okay, the ones I've found so far is find one, but I guess they've upped it. Wouldn't surprise me. Did we come from somewhere up here? Oh, there's my horse. Alright, hey buddy. I prefer to go through the roads, but then again, there are Mongols on the roads, and sometimes you want to avoid them. But then again, there are animals in the forest. So it's kind of give and take situations. Do you want to go up against bandits or Mongols, or do you want to go up against animals you can easily run away from? Hey guys, you guys chill down here? Don't worry about me running through here. Don't worry about it. It's very nice. Very nice. Yeah, the stealth is the only thing I don't like in this game. If I could just 100% just be an honorable samurai like my uncle wants me to, who we're trying to save from the Mongols, by the way. That's the goal of the game. If I could do that, I'd be a very, very happy guy. Last in this story, we had... So, I guess you'd backtrack a little bit. In the start of the game, you go up against a big fight against the Mongols, and you get your ass whooped. And that's when and I think it's a descendant of Khan, some other great warrior, comes in and kidnaps your uncle. And while you were left for dead, originally a bandit, kind of, a thief, came and took you in, took care of you, and then nursed you back to health. And she saved you, got out of the village that you were sleeping in, because it's filled with Mongols. You escape with her to then go up against more people. You learn the fact that she has a brother who is apparently a great blacksmith. You save the blacksmith from a imprisoned camp after a while. then you go ahead and meet them up here in this village here, where there's a lot of Mongols, in which you have to help take out. Um, and that's kind of what I did last. We protected the village. AC Mirage. Oh, right, the newer one. That's kind of like a smaller experience. Yeah, I guess I should at one point. I have it on a wish list. I haven't really gotten around to buying the game. She told the people of the village last time that I was a vengeful spirit that's come back to kill all the Mongols. It's because they were like, this man doesn't fight like any samurai I've ever seen. Where I'm like kind of in a position of like, well, so going up against the Mongols as a standard samurai has very clearly proven to be a very bad idea. So why don't we, instead of going up against the Mongols as a standard samurai, go up as a very unique samurai in order to sort of get the upper edge on them? And part of it is learning new techniques. So I've learned the water stance, which is great against shield enemies, and then I have the wind stance unlocked as well now, which is great against spears and other kind of pokey things. The annoying thing is, so the game will constantly be like, hey, you should actually use this technique you've unlocked against these. You don't have to, by the way, but the game will continuously remind you that you could do it. After a while, I'm kind of like, I get it. I get why you want me to do it. The first time, the game will literally force you to use the technique. I've kind of found at this point that I like the way that, I forgot what I was going to say. Doesn't matter. Speak with Taka. Right, this is Taka, not the actual blacksmith down there. I am tired, but I had a nap, so I'm a bit more actually awake. By the way, before I forget again, I should mention, I mentioned this at the end of the last stream last week on Wednesday. There will not be a stream this Wednesday. I'm gonna have to move it to another time, if not just cancel it. For now, I've set it as canceled, as I'm not really sure when. I'm gonna guess Saturday I'm gonna be able to do a stream, but we'll see. The reason is we have a work thing the next 3 days that's gonna quite literally take up every bit of time that I have. So I'm not even sure I'm gonna be home by the time that the streams would be happening.
The Mongols have captured my best fighters. I was counting on their help to if we don't do something.
I mean, the actual event stuff isn't. Well, it's ending quite a bit before the stream, so on paper I should be able to get it home, but if last year's any indication, I will not be home anytime by the stream. So, I can't do Wednesday stream. It was kind of an on edge, or so I was uncertain whether I could do a stream today even, because part of the reason I do it on Mondays is because I work from home Tuesdays, and that means that I can sleep a bit later. Tomorrow I have to get up early, so we'll see. But odds are I'm gonna have to end the stream a little bit early. I guess we have to save some prisoners. So odds are I'm gonna have to do stealth, which I hate. When I was saving Yuna, who is the thief that nursed me back to health. When I helped get her brother out, Taka. That mission was entirely stealth, and I failed it like 3 or 4 times. It was the first mission I've ever failed. It is. It's really. But yeah, it is. I can't stand it. I will say, so the first time the game was like, hey, you should climb up in this roof, and immediately, like 2 seconds after, I climbed down for the roof because I don't see the path they're talking about, and I fail quite early on. The minute they bring me back, they're like, yeah, you should have stayed on the roof.
I'm sorry. It was my first tournament. wrapped up in the excitement.
Of course you did. Every samurai wanted to meet Vegito's nephew.
But, you know, hopefully this won't be as much as of a stealth mission. The last mission I did with this guy, where we took out a whole lighthouse, I did have to do some initial stealth, but it was fairly easy.
I would have hired you.
So hopefully it's up along the lines.
I needed to prove myself.
I do also kind of like the dialogue in this game. It's very simple, and there are dialogue options as you just saw, but none of them are like too crazy. They're fairly simple. Like you want to say A or B, and as far as I'm aware, it won't really have a big consequence. You'll just pick the dialogue option you'll get.
What's wrong? Afraid I'll get more famous than
So, it's fine. This guy, by the way, is an old friend. He talks about tournament, which we were a part of years ago. We haven't actually seen the tournament in the game at this point. I don't know if you ever will, but by the sounds of it, we won as the main character. But yeah, he sounds like he's pissed about it. He's part of a group of very tired and hungry warriors. I wouldn't really say they were samurais, but they're fine. They're cool.
Running off. After all I did to keep him alive.
we still have enough to
Can someone get the horse out of the shot? The horse is in the shot, guys. You need to get him out. I think they're called like the Straw Hats or something, like the Straw Hat Assassins, something like that. They've been hyped up to be really cool, and from what I can tell, they're maybe not as cool anymore. National awards are back. You have some. It gives some for free. Amazing. Thank you, Reddit.
We'll figure out how to free your men on the way.
All right, let's roll. We're at a point in time right now with the weather and everything like that where I'm kind of forced to have the window open. Usually I like to have it closed because, you know, odds are I'm going to yell a little bit. As much as I try not to, I'm going to end up yelling a bit. I don't have a choice. It's very hot outside. And if I... Yes, Matt was in the stream earlier. You talked to him. What are you saying? You're seeing the chat on stream.
You're the one who got us onto that Mongol ship.
There's only one road into the fort, and it'll be heavily guarded.
Mm-hmm.
We need to get inside without being seen.
God damn it, they're already talking about stealth.
I'll climb up, go over the wall.
How? Are you half monkey?
I mean, like, did he follow last stream? Yes, he did.
Something to help me.
I think you have to follow the channel in order to chat. It's a safety mechanism to avoid having spammers and random people come in.
I knew you'd have a plan.
I think you also have to have, like, your account verified for a bit. I can't remember what I set it to. I think you have to set... your email has to be verified.
Good luck.
I like the fact that they're adding it as an option, and I like to use it, honestly. Just in case. We've had some people in the past who said less than pleasant things and have used less than pleasant names.
Taka says his hook will support my weight.
Oh, I failed it. Well, what now? I don't... Do you guys have something that can climb? What did they say? Hey. What do you mean? What did Matt say? Matt liked Assassin's Creed. We talked about Assassin's Creed last stream. Wait, that was it? Was this just a mini tutorial for doing that? Or am I missing? Oh, I am missing something. Hold on. Can I... I can't goof this. The people who have said unpleasant stuff, I mean, I don't remember. I just remember people being saying unpleasant. It's not like I've ever said anything truly horrible. It's just been less than pleasant. Hold on. Wait, are you serious? Do I have to? I'm not liking this grappling hook thing. I mostly honestly remember people have had some real fun names, so to speak. Like I used to have the whole like name or the bar in the bottom of the stream where it mentioned who's the latest follower, who's the latest donator, that whole shebang. And people have had deliberately bad names just to have that pop up on stream. Although I don't think we can limit the people who are following. I don't think so.
Should be able to swing myself across.
Oh. Alright, I'm getting the hang of this. Can I climb up here? Hey! I'm sure I can find a stream somewhere in my archive where someone has said something bad, but I honestly don't care. As long as they're not saying it right now, and they're not repeatedly saying bad stuff to people, you know, just kick them out. You know what I mean? Just get them out of here. No. What do you mean? Just jump! What do you mean? There's a rock right there! There it is. That's all I needed him to do. That was it.
Need to find Ryuzo's men. They really are.
Okay. So they do have a nice stealth thing where I can... No, don't do that. It's real bad. It's gonna make the entire thing so much more annoying. I love the fact that they're giving the option for a standoff, but it's really annoying to do. Is there only one person? There's no way. Oh. I mean, I'm only seeing one person. Self kills also take like a little bit of time to do, actually. They're not in here, right? I feel like that would be too easy. Oh, there's some people out there. Oh. Is there a dog over there? That's a bear. They have a bear in there. Well, that's not our prisoner, is it? They have a bear. It's bad for them, I guess. Oh, they have an archer up there. I should probably take him out. It's gonna cost me trouble otherwise, I think. Is he the only one over here? He's not even showing up as like my stealth thing. Here we go. Okay. I mean, I'm having a hard time figuring out where the game kind of wants me to go because I don't actually see any prisoners. Maybe those are the prison camps that I'm seeking? The important thing here is that we kind of free them. Once they're freed, we're kind of good, honestly. That's still a bear. We're not after the bears. Is there what? They're like, you have to go get the prisoners. Which prisoners? They have 2 bears. I wouldn't exactly say they're like harboring prisoners. They're just harboring bears. Oh, there's a guy right there. I probably shouldn't go out right now. They do allow in the game for like a device to like a decoy device, which is kind of fun, but I haven't unlocked that one. In fact, I've kind of... Shh. There's no need for any of that now, is there? No need for that. All right, let's look in on their bears to see what they have else. Shh. No. Get away from here. Oh, he saw me. That's not good. Nope, there's no samurai here. What are you talking about? Samurais.
Get ready to fight.
Lead the way.
Glad you're all right.
Shh. Oh, he's bad. We don't like him. Ah! He has the swinging axe thing. We really don't like the swinging axe, dude. He's real bad. He's really just annoying on so many levels. Yes, there's a guy up there. I should take him out too. No, you're good. You don't see me. Not a single person here, all right? You're just imagining things. Why would you follow me? I think this is the only guy here, so if we take him out, we're kind of good. All right. You guys want out? Wait, was I an idiot? Was there actually people in the other cells? No, we're good. All right, cool. Let's go have some fun now. Let's be actual samurais. We can actually have fun. Hey guys, you want to fight? Ow! He swings really hard. Show me this big guy. Oh! I wasn't ready. You gotta fight when it tell you I'm ready. That's how this works. They have to tell me. Otherwise, this doesn't work. If they don't tell me they're ready, you know, how am I supposed to know they're ready? There he is. He's chill. Oh, this guy's big. No! No! Big guy coming in. Yeah, there's not really much you can do against him. Just attack him and hope for the best. That's kind of really the best option you have. Oh! No, we're good. You can go. I kind of love you. You can absolutely go for like a like absolutely attack heavy focus. That's entirely up to you if you want to do that. Because you can essentially break their block after enough attacks, which is really nice. Oh, hey there. So once you break their attack, they're kind of done for. You guys want to get your men? I got your men here. They were really easy to get out.
All right, Yuzo. We're ready for you. Time to open the gate.
Hey, gentlemen.
This is it! Fight for your freedom!
Ow! Who shot me? Hey. You cannot just attack me. That's not how this works. I get to attack you whenever. You don't get to attack me whenever. So yeah, you can absolutely just go heavy on the big, heavy attacks, and you're good. They can't do anything. There he is. Also, if they're focused on someone else, you can also just attack them. There he is. Come on. Oh, that's on me. I wasn't prepared. You can also kind of cheat the system somewhat. Normally, you have to be like really specific when you with the parry timing. I feel like you can absolutely cheese it in this game and just kind of go whenever. Doesn't really seem like there's a whole system in place so you're like, you have to do it at this specific time. Is there more? Oh, there's one more up here. Yeah, sure. He did all the work, sure. He did all the work. Not even a single bit was done by me.
I lost. Hope you brought some sake. You're not going to believe this. It doesn't make any sense.
What doesn't?
My men said the Mongols didn't hurt them. They fed them. Good food, too.
Hmm.
No wonder they were singing last night.
Just be grateful they're safe.
Why in all the hells would the Mongols feed them?
Either this is a trick, and they knew you were going to attack, or they wanted your warriors on their sides, and they hoped with feeding them and giving them drinks that they would go to the Mongol side. There's been a ongoing cutscene things with the uncle and the Mongol leader, where he's been continuously trying to convince him to essentially have the Japanese join the Mongols and let him rule over Japan, or at least Tsushima. It's a whole thing, and he commutes. He's like worm tongue almost, and he's just waiting for the right words to be able to convince him. Odds are, at one point, he's gonna convince him because I did something. He's convincing him. I should make it very clear. He's convince or trying to convince our uncle using our actions. So every time I do something, he tells my uncle, like, "Hey, he did this." He's like, "There's no way he did that." They're like, if you want to stop your nephew from doing this, you better join us. It's like, he would never do such a thing, and I will never join you. But I don't know. Something tells me eventually something will crack. We'll do something that is so unbelievably bad that our uncle doesn't really feel like he has a choice. If you're wondering what I'm doing right now, because we are essentially ready to move on, is I'm hunting for the supplies. Like I mentioned, supplies is kind of like the big resource in the game to use across several different things. So everything from like upgrading my armor, upgrading my swords, upgrading my bow if I wanted to do that. In fact, I think I can upgrade it right now, and I just don't really want to. But I need supplies most of all for that. I also need other stuff like leather and iron. That's also really important, and I guess wood as well, because that's the thing I've been picking up. So it's important to kind of double check the areas you're going through for supplies, because odds are you're going to get a lot of great supplies while you're there, and then you can use that to upgrade. Steel apparently as well. The individual small backs usually don't really hold a ton, so they're not super interesting. But occasionally you may come across a chest, which is going to have a lot more fun stuff. They can have up like 30 or 40 pieces of it, whereas normally you may come across half that much. Just kind of searching different things. Are those Mongols? Oh, hey guys. You guys want to fight? I don't know what you guys are doing there. We just recently took over this base. Oh, you're the big guy. Oh, I love that. I love you guys sending the big guy. Because it means the big guy's out of the way. That's a one-hit swing. You know what? Let's for once use the thing they want me to use. I want to use the wind technique that they keep asking me to use. Oh, this guy got real scared. Ah, too bad. He could have lived to see another day. He didn't. He didn't, though.
Anyone says Komatsu Forge would have burned without you. There's no escaping them, my lord. They control every road in and out of here.
I mean, they do now because they've captured our uncle. What do you think I'm doing out here?
And they would camp nearby, waiting for travelers.
Find a safe spot in the wilds until I've cleared the roads.
Hey, I think we have an upgrade point. So we use them for, I've been focusing it on deflection and evasion. So deflection is what I use most of all. It's parrying. That's where it's timing when trying to click it right. Evasion is just kind of moving out of the way. It's useful for the really big guys. So I'm kind of looking for reasons to do that. You can also unlock Mythic, but that requires you to complete missions in order to do that. And then you can also use the point towards explorational items. So you can find hot springs, which will increase your maximum health. Bamboo strike thing, which will increase your resolve. Wind charms, or Shinto shrines, allow me to find new charms. And then there are the fox dens, which will allow me to additional charm slots, and then vanity items finally. You can also use them towards upgrading your stances. So I've been using this one a lot. So this is definitely where I want to use my points. But yeah, I really like the water technique. I think it looks dope. But there's a big one. There's a moon stance apparently. You can also use it towards your ghost stuff. These are only upgradable. Maybe not. Oh no. So these ones are only upgraded once you reach a new legend point. So every time you reach a new legend status in the game, you can use them towards a new technique. And then with your standard points, you can upgrade those techniques. So you can get several points with each legendary title you can essentially get. So it's pretty cool. Right now, we're heading towards this place here. I'm thinking it's going to be fairly large and not going to be particularly easy to get. But should still be fun. This is actually kind of fun. So the Golden Temple, it has a really fun thing, which is called a gift altar. And the gift altar will provide you with people gifting you stuff, essentially. What I'm kind of curious about is the merchant. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to head towards Hiyoshi Springs first. Because I have a lot of flowers, and as weird as that may sound, flowers allows me to buy cosmetic items, and there's been a sword kit that I've been eyeing for a while now that I really want to look into. It's called like a sea dragon thing. Like I say, it's purely visuals, so it doesn't actually do anything beyond change the look of my stuff. But looking at all the different things I can use the flowers on, I was like, I have to use it on armor and sword. So whenever I see a red flower or something like that out in the wild, that's kind of what I try to use it for. Those are kunai knives. I haven't really gotten into the whole system yet about throwing items. Simply because, I mean, I've used them in like a desperate scenario, but it's been more as like a thing where it's like, I feel like I kind of just have to more than I want to. It's been like, just spam some buttons, and then suddenly I'm throwing kunai knives. Also, I don't like the way the winds sometimes go. It's like, What, you should just ride off the cliff. It's like, no. I'm not gonna ride off the cliff. So sometimes you have to be a bit prepared yourself. Oh, hey guys. Oh! That's a dope move. Don't touch these men. You hear me? You guys saw nothing. Nothing happened here. Alright, my horse is up there. It's fine. You can also attack your own horse, in which case you'll just kind of run away. I don't feel like it does anything beyond that. Well, considering we're still on a mountain, I'm gonna stick to the road for now. Also because it also turns right, so odds are it's gonna guide me in the correct direction anyway. But I don't really have an interest in flying off the cliff with the horse. I wish the wind would sort of be guiding you in the, like, with the actual roads, or the very least that would be an option. So it could be like, oh, hey, I can see you're on a cliff. Why don't I guide you down the road that's going to lead you down the mountain so you can get in the actual direction without flying off the cliff by accident. I mean, I know you're on a horse and you're not driving or anything like that, so there's a limit to how fast you can go, and I'm pretty sure the horse will stop if you get too close to the cliff, but still. Just, you know, I'd prefer if it guided me across the water. Oh, this guy's found a bear. Or these guys has found a bear. The Mongols has found themselves a bear. You guys chill out with that bear, right? I don't really have an interest in fighting either you or you guys are the bear right now. Not that I'm scared or anything like that. I whoop your ass every other day, but right now I'm kind of focused. I gotta go buy myself a sea dragon sword. Whatever that means. I think the cards tipped over usually means there are some bandits in the area, but I'm not actively looking for a fight, so it's more of a, oh look, there's some people down there. I wonder if they want to taste the blade of my sword. I'm not like, who can I kill today? Oh yeah, by the way, there's people on spikes occasionally you'll come across. It's fun like that. It's the hip streets of Japan where we're just putting people in spears. Oh god, I hope that's not Japan. I want to go to Japan one day. Although I have a feeling I'm a bit too tall for Japan. I have heard from people who are tall, not necessarily as tall as me, but people who are tall, that Japan is not necessarily the greatest place to go to when you're that tall. And I believe them. I choose to very much so believe them. Oh. Please tell me there's... Ah, fuck. Please tell me the big armor here. Oh, it's the sword. The sword has an upgrade. Did they have a... Ah, they don't even have a sword guy. They don't have a blacksmith here. What kind of baloney is this? I try to. I occasionally forget. I mention this every once in a while, but I try to not curse as much, but I often fail and I forget that I said that in the first place. But I do try to not curse as much and instead try to come up with another fun word. The Skinners I'm not really too interested in. I don't really use the bow, so there's no really a reason for me to talk to you. But I am looking for the merchant. The merchants are not really tied to anything. Is that a cat? What are you doing there, cat? This golden bird wants me to go somewhere. Are you going to guide me to my merchant? I lost it there for a second, but is that a nude man bathing?
My lord,
Oh,
would that be the blade of Clan Sakai?
I haven't tried this. I know the way it works. You have to click a certain number or certain buttons in a row. So you can be like cross, cross, circle, circle, triangle, triangle, square, square, I guess. Although I think that would be a bit easy. But I haven't actually tried it. Hit the wrong button through the... Oh. Oh! So I have to hit the... Oh! You were too slow. Left button, cross, cross, left triangle. Ah, come on. I can do this. Oh, nice. No, there's no way. Wrong button. You cut through 4 bamboo sticks. Left, cross, cross, left, triangle, triangle, left. What? All right. 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 2. Fuck. 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 2, 1. You were too slow. 1, 2, 2, 1. Yeah. I messed that up completely. This is not my thing. Wrong button. Okay. Left, cross, cross, left, triangle. Oh! Nailed it. Resolve is increased. Nice. Nice, little. Ah, that was difficult. It may look simple, like really simple, but the fact that there's speed to it as well annoys me a bit.
There are bamboo stands throughout the island. They will help sharpen your skills on the journey. Farewell, my lord.
So the fact you have to click a certain combination at a certain speed, it makes me either kind of spasm out, so to speak. No, I don't want to talk to you. I'm looking for the merchant. I gotta go buy the naked man again. Don't watch Twitch. Don't watch. He's naked. He's not really that naked. Hey, the merchant's over here. Nice. Hey, man. So what we're looking for is a sword kit. So we can buy Warrior Shadow, Prowling Tiger, Snow Demon's Eyes, Emperor's Tears, and Sea Dragon's Wing. I personally think the Sea Dragon thing looks the coolest. So that's the one I want. You can also buy bow vanities and hat vanities. I kind of been thinking about this one. I feel like it goes with it, the rest of my armor. I think it's cool. I'm gonna get it. Yes. Can I get my cool fish warrior? What was I thinking? Yes, that's what I was thinking. I know I don't get my cool arrow anymore, but I kind of want to run with this for a while. It still has the whole weird thing on top. I thought it was just a temporary thing, but I guess not. This place down right down by the road. Why don't we try out the new sword? I'm betting these guys would be pleased if I took down a nearby Mongols home, I guess? I don't know. I can't climb that. Right? There's no... Oh, wait. I might be able to climb that. And unlike Assassin's Creed, you don't really have to do much to climb in this game. You either just run towards a cliff or you click X. It's honestly not super difficult. Once you're in the climbing motion, you can kind of just keep going. So once he's already grabbed onto a cliff, you just kind of move up. Oh, what's this? Nothing by the looks of it. Oh shit, I was about to fall off there. I guess this could be something later on, but right now it doesn't really seem like it's much. I haven't really found any use for bamboo yet, but who knows? Maybe there might be some down the line. Maybe it's the thing I used to increase my the yellow circles, the bamboo stuff I just did. Hey guys, You guys want to have a bit of fun? Hey guys, I want to do a stand-up thing. Didn't really work. Hey, don't do that. Hey, that's nice. Ow! Hey, I didn't see the... Oh, nice. That was fast. Don't tell me the vanity thing actually does something beyond visuals. Also, you can block arrows. You just have to hold down the block button, which is the same as the parry button. Nice. Oh. I played this over the weekend for like a couple hours, but the biggest kind of thing is just kind of learning the parry system. Although, so I first really played it Friday last week, and then I played it again. Wait, no, I didn't even play it Friday. I played it Thursday, the day it released, and then I was kind of tired when I got home, so I ended up playing it Friday, and I had some time Saturday, and by that time I had already forgotten how to play the game, so I had to redo it. Alright. There has to be something here, right? Tell me there's like a chest or something like that's... No, I got a singing cricket. I don't even know what these are for. This is the fourth one I picked up, though. So is this a... I think it's a gravesite. There's a lot of iron. What is there iron at the gravesite? Someone building a metal casket or something? What's happening? No, that's definitely not. I'm just walking on somebody's grave. There's also the dojo nearby, I guess. And then we can sort of go down towards the Golden Temple where I can upgrade some stuff. That's nice. I don't think there's a chest here. Let's just move on. How close is this temple? Fairly close. Alright, let's just walk then. I know I can just kind of call a horse in 2 seconds, but part of me is like, it takes too long. I know it doesn't, but I feel like it does. Also, I watched Kong Skull Island fairly recently, so I have a fear that some of these might be bamboo spiders. Oh, hey there, bud. Ow! Don't touch me. Oh, he's chill now. What? I have gear upgrades after taking down a bear? Oh, it's the bow stuff. Wait, I can also upgrade my... What? I gotta kill more bears. I have stuff to learn. Also, that bear did not take a lot to take down. It was very easy. I just swung my sword a little bit. Almost like the scared move. Like, yeah! I feel like that's pretty much what I did. Just kind of waved my sword in a direction that was somewhat near my enemy. Can you guys also not just spear people out here?
Come here and fight.
Alright, let's do this. Could you not send a bigger guy other than some random schmuck you guys had laying around somewhere in the table? He didn't even try to fake me out. This guy sucks. So my camera's stuck right now. I don't know what's happening. It's not allowing me to move my camera. It is legit stuck right now. I cannot... I'm assuming it's because it's, like, locked in, but I can't seem to unlock it again. It's very annoying having it like this. Oh, there it is. What was that? You're about to say something. In case you hadn't noticed, whenever the archers about to fire an arrow, they yell really loudly. On top of that, you can have a status or an indicator, so it's very clear when they're about to attack. Also, this is nowhere near done the base, right? Like, there has to be more guys. I'm assuming there's have to be like a big guy somewhere. Oh, there's some guys over here. Well, not big. You want some too? Show me what you got. All right, you had a little bit more fight in you. I gotta be honest. Gotta be honest. You know, you credit where credit is due. Oh, right. I also have an ability to essentially run and fire. So I can essentially run towards an enemy and then... Is there another guy up there? You guys mind if I check in on him? Nope. Where's the other archer? Hey. Ow! You guys sending dogs after me now? What is this? Okay, you want to do ow. Hold on. I switched stances. You're going to give me a second here. It's only fair. Also, Lola, thanks so much for the follow. Sorry, I'm very focused right now. There's a big dog right here. Very big dog. Well, actually, he's not too big, but he feels big. You guys got any more guys? You guys are kind of boring me on here. Come on. You said the big dogs. That was about it. Hey, look, I'm doing the honorable thing. I gotta stare you in the eyes. Is what my uncle told me. Come on. All right, you stared me enough in the eye. I don't like your eyes. No, it's all good, bro. It's all good. I'm focused on killing these Mongols here, so. I've gotten 2 out of 3 banners. You're Danish? Why do you sound like you're from the East Coast? I don't know. Well, yes, I am. I am Danish, Lola. That is absolutely true. Why I sound like from the East Coast, you can blame television, video games, and movies that I've watched over several years now for that. It's not something I actively do, per se. Open up. Open sesame. Hey, there's supplies in here. That's nice. Why are you going to put this... Are you guys feeding the people you're holding prisoner again? You're actually being humane for once? That's nice. I prefer not to attack that barrel, or whatever it is you want to call it. Cart of explosive barrels. You sound like... I sound like you trying to speak English when I'm trying to speak. Dude, I have a lot of colleagues like that. Hold on, let me just open the doors again real quick. Oh, hold on. Ah, there it is. That's what I wanted. I don't like having to open the doors like that every time. But I'm not even kidding. It's not even something I'm doing purposely. That's the way I talk in English. I do sound a lot more Danish if I'm nervous. I have found that. It's a bit weird. If I get nervous in one way or another, I sound real Danish. Okay, we get to ignite this thing now. That's nice. Is it really? I don't know if it is. Too far, I know a lot of Danish people sound really Danish. Hey, this ain't not the big guy. Hey, you want a piece of me? You want a piece of me? Come get me then. You got a shield. I'm ready for it. I got that water stance. You don't stand a chance. That's a Lola me deers. My main boy. My main boy in chat. Are we gonna fight or are we gonna have a stare down? This is taking 3 centuries to get started. Also, just while my accent may sound like from the East Coast, I can most assuredly I don't talk like someone actually from the East Coast. People think I'm Russian when I try to talk English. Also, this guy went down real easy. What happened? Something changed in the dynamics here. This was not that easy last time I did this. I feel like if someone is mistaking you from a Russian-speaking person, if you're just having a Danish accent, they have never heard anyone from Russia speak English with a Russian accent. But I've met and talked with people from the East Coast, so I know for a fact that I may sound like it, but I do not actually speak like someone from the East Coast.
He always has a new story to tell.
No, I think Deers is saying people are saying he sounds Russian when he speaks English. Nice. All right. They only have a merchant here? What kind of shit city is this? Get your stuff in order, town. I was in Denmark last week and it was interesting. You better take that back. If you're not saying it's a 10 out of 10 experience you can get out, I will not have this shaming. This. I just went there without a plan. Why is the auto mod flagging the fact that you said LMAO? It literally flagged that it's like, do you want someone to say LMAO in chat? Do you want that in your chat? That's cool. They can say whatever. That is a good question, dears. That is a very good question. No one's cleaned this guy. We removed the cages there, and in fact, we burned it all around them. But we left the people who were just in there, just chilling. All right. I guess you guys do. Let's head towards the Golden Temple, because I need a sword and armor upgrade, desperately. If you're wondering why all that stuff was huddled around there, it was interesting because everyone was hot. I needed to be clean. I mean, if you're talking temperature-wise, or then I feel you. It's very hot right now. If you're talking looks-wise, you're not the first person I've heard say this. Whatever, apparently we Scandinavians or Danish people are hot. This is news to me. I guess not. This is not the first time I've heard it, but yeah. Only Copenhagen. Copenhagen is the best part of Denmark, in my opinion. That's my home city. That's where I live. Actually, Odense is pretty good. Copenhagen are poor. They can't even buy. Hey! It's not our fault that so many people want to live here, dears. I told you. It doesn't work like that. It's not like we're poor. It's just a lot of people want to live here. We have to share this space. Are you guys cool with me being here? I guess not. Hey, I'm going after your arrow guy here. Wait your turn. Wait your flippin' turn here. Okay, you're going down. I'm not having your shit in here. Hey, you're done. Hey, don't do that. Don't shoot me with arrows. I'm not having that. No, 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 no. You stop that right now. Come on. There you go. He's somewhat right, dear. Ooh, the Shadow Samurai. That sounds cool. I'm with that. We can get a wind chime or we can get a smoke bomb. I guess I'm down for a smoke bomb. I'll take a smoke bomb.
Thick smoke. Enough to blind my enemies.
Nice. Let's see here. Typhoon kicks the enemies farther back. Batter your foe with 2 piercing strikes. I don't know. Blade attack that inflicts extra damage. Perform a jumping strike from a horse. I don't know. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna get back on this. I don't know right now. I don't know what I want. What I know is we should be fairly close to the temple. 250, 240. Yeah, I'll take that. I'll take that walk. It's beautiful, Mr. Diaz, but yeah, expensive. Very expensive. It is a very nice city. Especially if you're here in the summer times. It really, it shines. It's really nice. Especially around Newhound, that, in my opinion, visually best place in town. Is in like the summer area. That is, I'm not saying necessarily it's the best place in town overall. I'm saying visually, it's the best place in town. I like that area. It's a lot of people though. Get very crowded. I was out for a walk here Saturday. I paid more in restaurants going than Swiss. But again, I mean, you can definitely find cheaper ones, but yeah, it's not cheap. Plus, there's inflation and everything like that happening right now. So, it's a gold. What the frick do you want, Golden Bird? This. Where? Oh boy, where is this bird taking me? Again, dude, that's how this works. Less people want to live outside the city. Where the hell did this bird go? What? Less people want to live outside the city, so it's cheaper. A lot of people want to live inside the city, so it's more expensive. It's real simple.
Do I have the protection you need?
Are you kidding me? I need silk? Where do I get silk? This is some weird stuff. I can get my sword upgraded at least. Should be yeah, there's a blacksmith over here. He's chill. I want you to upgrade my samurai sword. Nice. Cities will be more expensive always. I could never live on the farm. Yes, Sam. It's not my style. I don't want to say that. I feel like there would be a time and place where I would be willing to live on a farm. But as like a thing where like where it's just like if I'm just, you know, by myself, not living with anyone, I would prefer to live in the city. But you know, if you have a partner and everything like that, maybe they will live. I'd be willing to. I would prefer to live in the city still. That's not changing. But I'd be willing to live on a farm. I feel like we got enough happening in this world that I could probably get some good Wi-Fi out on a farm. Oh yeah, no, I'm not helping with the farm. That's out of the question. But I will go ahead and and live there. That I will do. There it is. Nice. Oh, that was a bit too far. That's all right. Alright. Father's ghost, guide me to where I'm going. I'm trying to figure out whether it was a mistake to walk. I feel like it looked fairly close. Hey, the bird is back. What does the bird want now? Going out in the water? Oh, I bet you want to go on the little island up there. Yeah, no, I get you. I get you, bird. What's out here? What are we doing on this little island? Are you showing me dinosaurs? I want to see dinosaurs. Please let it be dinosaur. It's light here. I'm going to assume that's what it's going for. Compose haiku. Oh, I haven't done this. This is the first. This is nice. Also, it's already 10? What happened? I'm not even kidding. What happened with the time? I spy the golden temple. Submerged deep. Growth that shelters all it sees. Still in Denmark. It's still in Danish time. I haven't adjusted back. That's fair enough. Sturdy do we stand, ever unbending. I like that.
Golden temple.
Oh.
Growth that shelters all it sees.
Uh-huh.
Ever unbending.
Nice. That was a nice little haiku. Probably the best one I've ever written. I get a headband? Show me. It's golden? It honestly kind of fits my aesthetic as well, but I don't know. I kind of like the one I'm wearing right now. We still gotta head to the old trading post. But the fact it's almost 5, unfortunately, means we're gonna slowly head off. That's sad. It's been a lot of fun. I wasn't expecting the stream to be so much fun. But then again, I like the samurai parts, and I feel like I made that very clear. I really liked it being a samurai in this game. The fact there's so much timing to it, even though you can kind of just cheese the timing. but the fact that at the very least, I can be like, I want to try it, and then fail miserably, but still get what I want, I like that. I like that. I'm kind of weird like that in a sense where the majority of the games I feel like I kind of just want to feel cool. I don't necessarily want to be challenged in the way I go about it. The way I usually do is just, I don't know, slap on the easiest difficulty, make it feel like I'm a cool, in this case, a really cool samurai, and then I can kind of continuously move forward. That's what I like to do. But then I have other games like Forza Horizon that I absolutely love, where I'm completely different. I'm like consciously, like every time I'm playing, bumping up the difficulty, be like, we can make it a little bit harder. We can make it a little bit harder. Some of these games I like the laid back aspect. I like the feel of being a really cool samurai. Hey, you guys want to fight? No, I don't want to do that. Who wants to fight me? Is it just this guy who just happens to be by the gate? Alright. Gentlemen. That was fast. I keep getting surprised. I feel like it should take longer, but it's not. You want some too? Sorry, you're a little bit further away than I expected. You know, my depth isn't super great. I feel like you were closer than you actually were, but that's on me. I shouldn't have been swinging wildly in the air like that. You would think glasses would help. They don't in my case. I still feel like things are closer than they are. Actually, I guess that's kind of the point of the glasses. as I'm nearsighted, things I'm supposed to look. The glasses help me to look further. Let's open the door. So I guess it's kind of the idea that things look closer so I can see better. You guys have any cool thing in your house? You guys have a Game Boy? You guys have apps in your? You have games on your phone? I vibe with that. I'll take some. You guys got Candy Crush in here? I'll take that. I'll prefer Angry Birds, but I'll take Candy Crush. It's much easier to just kind of break the door at this point. I feel like just be like, nah, I'm not gonna go back and forth like that. Just open the door for me. I feel bad for the people who are gonna move back in. I mean, yeah, they do. Things look closer. And they appear bigger. New saddle available. Return to the monk. I can get the saddles? What is all this new information that I'm being given? What time is it? Well, I'm curious about this. Let's head down towards this guy and see what happens. Also, this was a lot easier than I expected. These guys are letting me down. I know, once again, I'm playing in the easiest difficulty, but it feels too easy. And I like it. It's not that it's not a sensation of being bored. It's more of a sensation of I'm a cool samurai. I can whoop these guys' asses in 0.2 of a second. All right, Automod, you gotta chill. That message is fine, by Lola. That message is fine. I mean, it adds a certain depth of knowledge visually that may not actually be there. I feel you there, Lola. It's that I definitely feel smarter with glasses too. I could have gone with contact lenses, and honestly, my eyesight isn't nearly bad enough to force myself to have to wear glasses. It's completely optional for me. Overclocked my brain. I feel like that's a way of looking about it, yeah. And for me, it was just kind of like, I used to be able to stand from quite a far distance and then see like which bus was coming down to the other end of the street. And then I stopped being able to see that, and I got more and more nearsighted. And eventually, I was like, all right, I guess I should go figure out whether I need glasses at this point. Ow! Ow! And then I eventually did go out and figure out, like, oh, I need glasses. So I got some glasses. But it's never been a thing where I'm like, oh, I'm screwed without these glasses. It's been more of a thing of, it's nice to wear some glasses. I gotta put the settings down to get frames. Are you talking about you have all the hardware? Alright, that's fair enough. We only gotta deal with that. You'll never beat my situation that I had in the past years. I'm living in heaven now, performance-wise. Maybe a great mansion would be a better way of describing it. I feel like I haven't reached a peak of, you know, fully being in heaven. That would be like a 4090 with an unmeltable cable. Ah, yeah. Alright, that makes a lot more sense. I guess I can still kind of tell what I was about to say. But I used to have a really old desktop computer that just, it could basically not run anything at all. It was hot garbage. And I remember at that time when I really started to feel it, GTA 5 had come out on PC. And I wanted to play that a lot because I hadn't had the chance to play it on console, so PC was the first opportunity I had to kind of play it. And I had to use MSI Afterburner, not to overclock my system, to underclock it. literally whenever I was playing anything in the when it was playing GTA specifically, actually, the system would it wasn't stable at all. So I had to use MSI Afterburner to underclock it, which will always be funny to me that that's something I had to do. I don't have to do that anymore, thank God though. But that was not a great time. So I can upgrade my ranged weapons. Kunai knife. I kind of want to upgrade my kunai knife.
Just for you.
Oh, I can carry more kunai knives now. All right, I'm with that. Where is this? Looks like it's up to my left. Yeah. Some guy wants my banners. I don't know what that means, but I can't follow you right now, Big Bird. I got a man who wants my banners. I don't know what he means by that, but you can have my banners. That's fine. Take my banners, sir. Get them off my hands.
We have a shared cause.
They're too heavy. I don't even know why I started carrying them in the first place. I have no need for them.
Words are not enough. The samurai clan banners are powerful symbols of those who gave their lives for us.
Mm-hmm.
Why we must never yield.
It's why we need to have someone out in battle just waving it. He's not fighting anyone. Yes, I did. What can you give it for? Give me.
Scroll on the history of Clan Adachi.
Who's Adachi again? I forgot.
Lords were known
There's a lot of names being thrown around, and I cannot keep track of all of it.
Constructed the Golden Temple of Ariake and the lighthouses you see across the island. Lord Adachi even helped my uncle improve the fortifications of Clan Shimura's ancestral castle. He also had a talent for destroying structures, which helped end the Yarikawa rebellion.
I had no idea. Thank you for the lesson, my lord.
What are you gonna?
Accept this humble token of appreciation.
So I give him knowledge and history, and he gives me saddles? What kind of weird ass shit is this? Oh, he doesn't even give me saddles per se. He just gives me different looks for my horse. So right now I have Stormwind, but now I can also have Hero of Tsushima saddle and Streaking saddle. Oh no, the Cloudless. What? Which one of the new ones? I guess I have to need... Okay, so I have a red one now. What is this one? I have new... A lot of new information is being brought to my attention now. I'm... Play loop by swiping left on the... I did not know you can do this. I'm just gonna walk around town playing my flute. It's flute time, baby. It's flute time. Let me play this flute for you. Oh. just in the middle of a conversation. Hey. You know what time it is? It's flute time. You know what really would make this this fire burn brighter? Flute time. All right, I gotta figure out where this bird wants me to go. This bird wants me to go into a corner. Oh no, he warped through. It's all good. He keep getting stuck in these roofs. So someone give him an anti-roof system or something like that. Something that can guide him through not having to fly on roofs all the time. Okay. So why are you going to... You were just going to the blacksmith. Where are we going now? Okay. I feel like at this point I have to just be following a bird, right? I'm no longer following the golden bird. It's just a bird now. I'm pretty sure I lost the golden bird. He's somewhere in the wind, somewhere flying. Well, I don't know. I will mention there's another thing you may notice earlier as I was checking or adding terms I guess to the auto mod. Um, there's a weird, annoying thing. It's not the first game that I witnessed this, but I have found that some games, unfortunately, has a thing where you go in out of a game, the audio will be like it'll how do I describe it? It's choppy. The audio gets choppy. But that's it, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry if you just joined us. But that's it. 10 o'clock is the usual end time of our streams. I have to go brush my teeth and go to bed now. I have a long 3 days ahead of me, and I need to get up early, so I'm already behind. Already behind on my stream, or behind on my sleep. It should be fine though. For any newer members, just a reminder, I stream usually every Monday and Wednesday at 8 p.m. Central Time to around 10 o'clock. That sort of varies depending on if I have time to stream a bit more, or I have to sort of cut it short, or I'm having a lot of fun, or it's kind of boring, or if it kind of fits better to end early, something like that. So, but if you're here at around 8, 9-ish, I should still be streaming, unless it's a really bad stream or my entire system has crashed. Unfortunately, while I do usually stream on Wednesdays as well as Mondays, this Wednesday, so the day after tomorrow, I will not be able to stream as I have 3 days of work event stuff, meaning I have to get up early each day, and I'm not even sure I'm going to be home here by the time usually I am. Odds are this will mean that I'll have to do Wednesday stream sometime this weekend. We're playing Assassin's Creed currently, and we're heading slowly towards the game. Very busy, busy, busy. That's right, Lola. I will, though, be back. I'm going to try to aim for Saturday. We have a Discord. If you want to be a member there, I try to do my best to keep you guys updated on what the situation is. At the very least, you can keep track there, as well as the stream schedule on Twitch here. Both of those should at the very least be updated. I like how you're updating me on your work schedule like we're teams meeting. Hey, look, it's a teamwork. We gotta work together here. You watching me, I do some gameplay, we talk together. It's teamwork, Lola. That's how this works. That's how it works, all right? But also, it's normally I wouldn't really necessarily mention work like this, but considering it will be interfering in the streams, I am unable to not really mention it, unless I was just gonna say, "Hey guys, I'm busy. I'm doing stuff. Don't worry about what I'm doing. I'm doing stuff." No, but I will try to do a stream Saturday. Stuff. And I will make sure to update both the Discord server events as well as the stream stream schedule on the channel here. If you want to keep an eye on when that updates, but I'm gonna set it for Saturday at probably 1-ish o'clock Central Time. Central European summertime as it currently I believe it is. And we'll play some Assassin's Creed. And considering it's a weekend, it's not unlikely that I might play some more as well. Otherwise, no, I'll see you this weekend. We'll figure it out. I'll make it work. Don't worry about it. For now, thanks so much for watching. I am happy to meet some of you new guys, Lola and Matt. Thank you. Well, that's not really luck well, I guess there's some luck, I guess, but not really. It's social work stuff, I guess, so it's not really a thing where we are doing stuff that will require luck, so I guess luck could be involved, but I feel like you gotta care a lot about what we're doing in order for it to matter, but it's all good. Hey, you can't resent the Lola. That's uncool of you. You cannot resent it. You give me the luck. I gotta get that luck. I gotta keep it. That's rude. You cannot take it back. It's very rude of you. Stop that. Give it back. Give it back. There's no takebacksies, no refunds here. Give me the luck. I keep it. The end. All right. Well, thanks so much for watching. awesome seeing some more people on here. For now, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.